Purple rain, purple rain. Good morning. Purple rain, purple rain. Only. Hi, Bats. It's good. It's good. It's good. Only want to see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me clean the camera right now. Oh, shit. The singing. I'm sorry, King Coben. If you don't like it, baby, you can just log off because I sing when I'm distracted or feeling something. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Talk. I just finished making breakfast. We had, the kids had scrambled egg tortillas. And everybody seems happy and content right now. So now that everybody is fed and sort of content, I can do, hey, Chrissy, I can do a coffee talk this morning. So thank you to everybody who watched our sing-along last night. It was a little buzzed and off tune, but you know what? We had a great time. So I have had like the weirdest headache directly on top of my head, like right here, just in one spot. Like, it's so weird. How about those grays though? Like, no denying them now. Like, no cover. Like, y'all are just gonna see the real me. So anyway, I was reading, so I know my hair's getting so long because I can't cut it. So it's just going to be like down to here by the time we're done with this. But I've been taking my vitamins every day. I take vitamins and supplements, and it is making my hair grow. It's making my hair grow, everybody, everywhere. So everybody's going to be au natural, like no nails, no wax, no gray coverage, no Botox, no nothing. We're just all going to be here just au natural. But I was catching up on some of your messages this morning. And, you know, I was also like working on stuff for my podcast because, thank you, Alan. Because I am working on my podcast and I'm working on a title for my podcast and just trying to get it all together so I could hopefully launch it in May, because I think that it could be something different for us, something to listen to once a week, something to look forward to, ways for us to connect, because you guys will be able to call me and talk to me. And I think that's cool. I am going to do a house tour. Just give me a little bit longer. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am going to. Are you ready for this? I've never done this in my life. I am not this person. I am going to iron my sheets. What? I know, but let me tell you why. I bought new sheets for the bed, and I'm really excited about them. And I washed them and I dried them, and they are so wrinkly and so ugly and not at all what I envisioned on my bed. And I realized they need to be ironed. And like, here's the thing. I've never ironed a sheet in my life. I don't give two dumps about iron sheets, but if I'm going to show you guys my new bed, I would like for the sheets to look nice. I've never ironed sheets in my life. Hey, Aunt. So I'm going to iron my sheets. And then I'm going to show you my bed. Don't judge me. I'm doing it. I'm going to iron my sheets, y'all. Oh, boy. All right. So anyway, I was reading some messages from you guys, and right now there is a lot of there are a lot of messages in my inbox about people who feel they need to explain themselves. They want to explain to someone why they did what they did. They want to explain. Right now, people feel like they need to get a lot off their chest because we are in confined spaces. And so we are stuck with in a pressure cooker of things we've said, things they've done, things we've done. And one of the things that I realized about myself a long time ago was I was so busy trying to get other people to get me. You don't get me. I'm weird. You don't understand me. You don't get me. I'm different, whatever. And I realized I didn't really even get myself. I didn't even really understand the real reasons I was doing the things I was doing. For me, it was all surface reason, right? Like, for example, when I was young and I would fight, it was because I was angry. Well, there was so much more to that. There was so much more to than just I was angry. I felt forsaken. I felt unprepared for the life changes in my life. For example, my father had lung cancer. There was ample opportunity for the adults in my life to talk to me about the ramifications of lung cancer, how serious it was, and what would happen if and when my father died. Nobody took the time to ever have one conversation with me, not one. I was 16 years old when he was sick, 17 the week he died. Literally, birthday, he died 10 days later. Okay? Not one person spoke to me about what it would look like if and when he died. What would happen to my family unit? Nobody told me we would be okay. Nobody told me what changes would come. Like, nobody explained it to me. So I became resentful. I was struggling with religion. I felt the Jewish faith had let me down. That is me personally. I love Jews. Once a Jew, always a Jew. I had a bat mitzvah. I speak Hebrew. This is not about me not liking Jews. I felt the Jewish faith had let me down. I couldn't get any answers. It was not enough for me to hear that, like, you know, death is part of life and blah. I needed something tangible. I just felt completely ill prepared over the death of my father, right? This was the stem of why I was so angry. That anger snowballed into bigger anger issues, right? Coupled with self-medication and drug use and abusing my body in different ways. And that is where I became a pressure cooker, right? And so when I would fight and the principal would bring me to the office and he'd be like, Jamie, what is going on with you? What is wrong with you? I'd be like, I'm angry. And I would say, you just don't get it. You don't get it. And he would say, make me understand. Help me understand. But I couldn't because I didn't get it. Because at 17 or 21, when I was still fighting in the street, still fighting in the clubs, still beating people up, I didn't get it. And I was so angry that the world around me didn't get it. You don't get me. You don't get it. But I didn't get it. And I didn't get me. And I was so focused on everybody around me and getting it that, like, I never took the time to turn that in. Well, I did finally. As I got older, I finally looked inside and was like, wait a minute, Jamie. You want everybody else to get you, but you don't even get you. Girl, you don't even know why you're doing the things you're doing. You got to dig deeper than I'm angry. Well, what are you so angry about? Why are you angry? And once you understand why, it's like unpacking a box, right? Okay, here's a box of anger. Let me take out the first thing. Oh, my dad died. Okay, well, that's one part of it. Right, that sucks, right? But there's more to it. What else is in the box, Jamie? Oh, nobody ever talked to me about it. I'm resentful about the fact that no one prepared me. Put that down. Oh, okay, well, now there are a couple of things here. Is there anything else in the box? Oh, my mom fell apart because she was ill prepared, because she was in denial the whole time my dad was sick. So she didn't do anything properly to prepare herself. Okay, so now I'm 16, 17, and my mom fell apart. Oh, so now I see the things on the table. Here's some of why you're so angry. Let me see what else. Oh, you felt guilty about going away to college because your mother would be left alone with just your brother. And you felt guilty about moving on. And at 17, that's a lot of guilt to carry. Let me set that down. Oh, okay. What else is in the box? And once I started unpacking it, the I'm angry became a whole table worth of shit that I could understand, that I could actually start unwrapping and talking honestly about. Because before that, how could I expect anybody at my table to get me if I didn't get me? You set a box down and you go, I'm angry. Get it. And everybody around you goes, I don't get it. I see a box. That's all I see. A box of you're angry. I don't understand. And I'm more angry that they don't get it. Because I wanted everybody else to unpack my box. Take the time to unpack my box and figure it out. And you know what they said? How the fuck can I unpack your box? There's a key and you're the only one that has it. I can't unpack your box. What do you mean you can't unpack my box? It's right there. I put it in front of you. Figure it out. Why am I angry? You should excuse my behavior, my disrespect, my fighting, my drugs, my whatever, my sneaking out, my all this shit. You should excuse it because I gave you the box. There it is. I'm angry. And everybody went, Jamie, we can't get it because you're the only one with the key to the box. And I'm going, no, break the box open. Figure it out. If you love me, you'll figure it out. If you value me, you'll get me. No, nobody can do it. You're the one with the key. So you have to open the box and get brave enough to start pulling the shit out. And this is just one example of the ways that we want to be understood by people who they don't have a key to our box. They literally don't get us. And we want other people to do the work for us. We want other people to do the work in understanding us when we don't even want to unpack our own shit. Right? We want to put the box on the table and go, here's my box. Figure it out. And it's not that people don't love us. And it's not that our spouses, our parents, our friends, our siblings don't love us and don't want to help and don't want to get it, but they literally cannot get it because we don't get it. And until we unlock the box and start unpacking the shit and really understanding why we make the decisions we make, why we need the validations we make, why we are so angry about things, where the resentment comes from, what we're upset about, what we wish we had done differently, only then, when we truly get it, Can we take everything out on the table, lay it out for the people who love us, and say, here are the contents of my box. Now I would like for you to get it. And they go, oh, now I get it. I can see what you've been carrying all this time. Now I understand. Then comes understanding. And with understanding comes healing, comes support, comes forgiveness. That's it. It's literally, it took me so long to get brave enough to unlock my boxes on shit. And let me tell you, a lot of times we don't want to deal with what's in the box, because when you deal with what's in the box, it requires change. And change, okay, I was a fighter. And fist fighting for me was the way I dealt with everything. I don't like what you're saying. I will intimidate you. I will push you. I will rip you by your hair. I will punch you. I was a terrible human being. Terrible human being. Because I justified it with that box. I didn't know what was inside it. I hadn't done any of the work. It was only when I did the work, I opened the box, that I realized I didn't want to be that person anymore. Now I understood why I was so angry, and I felt sad for me. I felt sad. I wasn't angry anymore. I felt sad that I was not prepared for that. It wasn't like my dad died in a car accident. My dad had a terminal illness. My dad had lung cancer. It was terminal. Nobody told me. Can you fucking imagine? Nobody telling you that your parent is dying? That's some bullshit. Did you not fight before your dad died? Like the normal Jersey shit. Not like, I wasn't trying to make everybody in the world pay for my pain before my dad died. No. I mean, I was tough before my dad died. I was always a fighter. But I wasn't like, I was like on a mission after he died. I was like, how many people can I transfer this pain to? It was a different kind of fighting. It was ugly. Blech. But anyway, this is just one example. And I don't blame my mom for not helping me. Because I think in that instance, not with everything, but in that instance, I think she really was doing the best job she could. I think she didn't know how to face it. And, was trying to protect her children. And didn't want us to walk around going, oh no, my dad is going to die. My dad is going to die. I understand that. I mean, yes, somebody asked, did I know he had cancer? Yes, I knew he had cancer. But the conversation in the house was always, when daddy gets better. We're going to do when daddy gets better. It was never, listen, guys, we need to talk. Your father is very sick, and there is a very good chance he will die. Never. None. So, what box are you carrying right now? I use the dead dad situation, but it could be anything. It could be any situation that you are wanting people to get. You are wanting people to understand that you don't even really get or understand yourself. What box are you carrying that you need to open, right? In order for you to have proper understanding. Because I think that if you can identify that and you can put the box on the table, Luann, by who? You know, if you can put the box on the table and you can unpack it and you can get some real understanding about what is going on in your life, then I think the people around you and the people who love you can understand and can have a better path to Missy by who? Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you. Really quick, this is a good reminder. Okay, Missy Lee, listen to me. I'm talking to you and everybody else, okay? While we are all safe at home, we are not all safe at home. There are a lot of people who are trapped in quarantine situations with abusers and feel even more trapped now than they did before. If you are being abused, you need to get help. And I know that right now you feel like you can't because you're trapped, but you're not. And let me tell you about the Coffee Talk community. We are a mighty wave of women and some men. And we will flood the shit out of your house if we have to. So if you are in a situation and you need to get out, you need to let us know. And we will find out what town you are in. And I guarantee there are women from Coffee Talk there. And they will wrap bandanas, fucking dish towels, I don't give a fuck what kind of shit around their face and get you. So please know that while we are safe at home, you feel bad because that's what abusers do. That's what they do, Missy Lee. They abuse you and then they make you feel so guilty, like, you made me do this. If you just wouldn't talk back, if you just wouldn't whatever, I wouldn't have to blah, blah, blah. It's all fucking manipulation. It's bullshit. Don't fall for it. It's fucking bullshit. Nobody deserves to be abused. God did not put you on this earth to be abused by anybody. If you ever wonder if you brought it on yourself, the answer is always no. It's kind of like, are you Rob Base? Are you internationally known? Did you come to get down? If the answer is no, you are not fucking Rob Base. If you want to know if you brought it on yourself, the answer is no. It is, you cannot do anything that warrants being abused. Absolutely nothing. Abusers abuse. It's what they do. It's what makes them abusers. You did not do anything to bring it on yourself. If you need help, you need to let us know. If you are ready to get the fuck out, let us know. Post red flags as your comment and what city you live in, and we will find people who live in your city to come help you. Fuck that. There is no way that our Creator created you in all His glory, in His image, in His likeness. The same likeness, image, and glory He created the Pope, the fucking 18,000 last presidents, the damn surgeons and corona doctors that are working right now, priests, grocery workers. There's no way. Okay, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Where are my women in Allentown, Pennsylvania? We have got to find women in Allentown, Pennsylvania. That's where she is. She needs help. We need to figure it out. That is what we need to do. But you are not, and we're not, put on this earth to be abused. Not mentally, not physically, not emotionally, in any way, shape, or fucking form. She's in Allentown. So I don't care. Whoever is in Allentown, if you can help, we need to know if you can help. Because this is not, no. I'll tell you what we're not going to do is sit up in this fucking quarantine and be abused. Hell motherfucking no. Um, so I don't care if we have to start a damn fucking Vaginas Across America where we are just scooping women out of abusive homes. I don't give a shit. You can quarantine in my damn basement. Okay, Kelly Stoll Hespel said she is not far away from Allentown. So, Missy, you need to message her. Okay, send her a DM, let her know where you live. If you are ready to move, what I am asking you is do not bring another woman into your situation if you are not ready to go. If you are still wavering, because I've been in an abusive relationship, I was there for 2 years. I was not ready to go. Okay? So anybody who would have tried to get involved would have only got flushed down the toilet. Until the day I was ready to go, I was not ready to go. So if you are ready to go, if you are ready, truly ready, then send some red flags for help. But do not bring another woman into your situation unless you are truly ready to leave. No, we can only help people who like legit want. Missy, it's Lynn Baker. She said come to her. Missy? Okay, Missy's ready. Missy, look, do you know Lynn Baker? Look at the comments. Monica Paul below you said she's in Millersburg, Pennsylvania. She will help. There are people. Look, Lynn Baker said friend her on Facebook and she will help you. Look at that. I'm telling you, it's right there. It's right there, Missy. The help is right there. You have to do the work. You've got to friend somebody. You've got to send a message. You've got to get an address. You've got to be honest about how long you've been quarantined and what's been going on. You may have to live in her basement for 14 days before she'll let you up in the kitchen. But get the fuck out. Because if it turned physical last night, it's only going to get worse for the next 6 weeks that we are in this quarantine. Yes, Lynn Baker, it's Missy. Look, Sandy said, yes, Lynn, I have known Lynn personally and have for years. She is good people. This is what I love. This is what I'm talking about. This is why Coffee Talk is here. We don't just come on here to hear Jamie sing songs. We come on here to let people know that while you are safe at home, not everyone is safe at home. Okay? And if you are ready to go and you are being abused, y'all, shelters are not it right now. Shelters are not it. That is a last resort. Okay? Okay. I can't tell her she can't go back to him. She, if she's ready to go, she needs to be ready to go. I can't tell her not. I mean, I didn't leave my abusive boyfriend not one time until I was ready to leave. Not one. I let him abuse me for 2 years. I believed I deserved it. I turned inward instead of outward. I was the problem. That's how I know I was not the fucking problem. Because I spent 2 years doing it and came out the other side. And I know we are not the problem. Abusers are the problem. That's why, like, they're abusers. But Missy, you can definitely do this. I'll tell you that right now. You've got a sea of women right here. Do you know the power of a vagina, Missy? It's fucking massive. Okay? Brings life into this world. I don't care how strong a fucking man is. He will never be able to bring life into this world. There's a reason why God gave us that power, Missy. Because we are unfucking deniable. I love you all very much. I love you. Oh, look. Lynn Baker is known for helping. Look at this. Amen. Don't tell me God isn't good. Don't tell me God doesn't work. Don't tell me God isn't good. She put up a cry for help, and there's somebody watching right now who lives in her area who is literally known by everybody in the area for helping women. Don't tell me God does not work. Don't tell me he's not real, and don't tell me he doesn't watch Coffee Talk, because I know he does. I love you guys so much, more than you could ever imagine. Truly, truly. You should share this video. You never know who needs to hear it, honestly. Facebook family, this is the one. If you've never shared another one, share this one. I love you so much. Have a great, great day.